17.2% IRR, 636 crore Solar plus BESS project. This is what CFO presented to the board, and then board said, I can't believe these numbers. The board said, prove me if these numbers are correct. Prove me logically, step by step, how did you arrive at this IRR? Only then I believe you. CFO was puzzled. He was challenged by the board to prove this IRR and this project cost. He went back and then created a presentation, the modeling again, using the 5-step simple framework which is called as CLEST framework to decode how this 636 crore Solar plus BESS project cost is arrived. What are the OPEX assumption? What are the EBITDA assumption? And what are the step-by-step things he followed to arrive at this IRR? In this video, I'm going to decode that 5-step framework called as CLEST so that when you are evaluating a Solar plus BESS solution, you will have clear steps and you can decode the IRR for your board. Excited? So let's get started without waiting much. So step number 1 in CLEST, which is C, stands for CAPEX, which means you have to come up with all the CAPEX investment that you have to make in this project, which is 100 megawatt solar and 30 megawatt BESS. The total investment is somewhere around 636 crore. And then government also provides VGF, and if you net for VGF, this comes to around 539 crore. Once you have understood this step, let's move to the second step, which is lifetime revenue. In this step, you have to do 3 mini things. 1, calculate what is the generation that solar will provide you. Second, calculate at what price that you can sell this. For example, the recent Solar plus BESS, the tariff which was arrived at was 3.41 rupees. And third, check at what hours that you can store this solar in the battery and at what price this can be sold out. So once you have this, you have to model out the 25-year revenue that you can expect this from this project. Once you have done this, move to step number 3, which is expenses, which means calculate all the operating expenses that you have estimated over the next 25 years. This includes the insurance cost, the O&M cost, and also apply the escalation on that. Also, in every 12th or 13th year, you have to augment the BESS capacity. So assume that 50% of the CAPEX that you are spending in the beginning, you will have to spend that CAPEX in the 12th year, which is somewhere around 72.5 crore. Once you've done this, move to a 4th step. 4th step in CLEST stands for SHIELD. SHIELD means in this step, you have to calculate 1, the EBITDA that you are getting after adjusting for the expenses from the revenue. Calculate the EBITDA that you are getting year by year, and plus, since this is a solar project, BESS project, there is a 40% depreciation that you get, which is a tax shield. Apply that so that you can calculate the benefit out of it. Once you have arrived at the EBITDA for next 25 years, move to the step number 5th. And this is a super critical step. And this step is called as terminal IRR, which means once you have the cash outflow and inflow, including depreciation for next 25 years, you have to calculate the free cash flow on the project that you are getting. After you have calculated the free cash flow, model the IRRs. Put a simple formula and calculate the IRR. Once you have done that, the answers come in the Excel sheet as 17.2% IRR on this 600 crore Solar plus BESS project. This is exactly what CFO presented to the board using the CLEST framework in a single slide presentation. This convinced the board to take this step and move to Solar plus BESS solution. They were already at 62% RE and wanted to move 100%. And then they invested into this Solar plus BESS solution and enjoying this RE 100 in the cement industry. If you found this valuable and you are also at the same track where you are evaluating Solar plus BESS solution and are not sure how much return you can make, then here is an invitation for you. This invitation is to do one-on-one, 1-hour consulting call with me and my team. In this call, we are going to break down the renewable energy requirement that you have. We're going to break down how much solar you can take, how much BESS you can take, and make profit out of it and make money on entire investment that you're making. If you are excited, then go to the link below, book one-on-one consultation. Trust me, this 1 hour will give you 10x value. So I look forward to seeing you in that meeting and in my next video. Thank you.